cleaned, and we're going to go for breakfast, and then after that we are going to go through a few thrift shops. And yes, it is another cloudy and rainy day. So, yeah, good day to be doing this kind of thing. Oh, and I finally bought myself a hat. I'm not a fan of baseball caps, never have been. So, did spot this shop that had all these hats, and they had last year's model, I guess, on sale. So I did buy, actually, this is the one that Mark decided he liked on me. So, yeah, here I am. Now I have a hat, finally. And of course, these things are always good for a bad hair day. And if you don't have a bad hair day, they'll give you one in no time at all. Anyway, I'm liking this one. It fits nice. Okay. Okay, I'm making my soft white bread again, and I found that if I just make one loaf, it's too large for the pan. The bread just overflows the baking pan, so I'm going to do double the recipe, and I'm going to cut it into 3 loaves instead of 2, and that's what I did the last time, and I had perfect size bread. So I'm going to start off with, for single it's 1.5 cups of warm water, so double that would be 3 cups. Okay, and I'm just going to use my mixing bowl. No point in making a mess out of many things. Once again, the single loaf recipe calls for 3 tablespoons of sugar, so I'm going to put 6. And I suppose this is part of the secret to how much it rises, using lots of sugar. That was 3, 4, 5, and 6. And I'm going to stir this in and just make sure it's dissolved before I put the yeast in. Okay, that works. And now we're going to use about 2 tablespoons of active dry yeast. They say 1 packet, but I don't have packages, so it's going to be 2 tablespoons where I normally would use 1. Okay, and we'll let that sit until it rises, approximately 10 minutes or so, and then we'll get back to you. Okay, we're all foamy now. I don't know if you can see this, but yeah, it's all foamed up. Okay, so now we're going to add the butter, and actually I think I'm going to add the salt first. I know they always say smaller amount of salt, but we find that it needs a little bit more, so I always add a little bit more. So basically 1 tablespoon per recipe. Okay, and after that I'm going to add my butter and some of the flour. It calls for a total of 3, maybe 4 cups of flour. We start with 3 3/4. Once again, single. So we're looking at 8 cups of flour. Okay, this is a 1/2 cup measurement. So we're going to do, that's 1, 2, 3, and 4 to start with. Okay, so I'm just going to need this for a good 10 minutes. Yeah. Okay, well I finished kneading the dough, so I'm just going to, once again, just leave it in this bowl. I mean, they do tell you to take it out of that bowl, grease your bowl, and then, you know, make it into a bowl, grease the bowl, and put it back in. But I'm just going to leave it in this bowl now and just cover it up. Once again, I try not to make any more mess than I need to. There's always enough to clean up. All right, so when this rises to double, and that won't take long at this point, then we will come back. I would say probably about 40 minutes, 30 to 40 minutes, and it'll double in size. Yeah, we'll get it into approximately 3 equal parts, put them in the large pans, and I do have more, I have enough of them. So we'll have 3 loaves of bread, and when we get it in the large pans, that's when I'll turn the oven on. And we turn the oven on to 350. Definitely has doubled in size. Okay. Okay, 779 grams, 749 grams, and 750 grams, and I think that's about as close. I'm not going to fight over any few grams here. So we're ready to get them into the loaf pan. And I have buttered 3 of my large cast iron pans, and they're ready to go. So just want to turn the thing here. And just roll it up. Chuck the ends under, and into the pan. Number 1. So one pan, second one. Okay, so an idea. Chuck the ends under, and loaves under 2. Okay. Can't say like we don't do. Okay, do this again. Much better. Now I'm going to turn my oven to 350, and I'm going to put a cover over these so that they don't dry out too much. While the oven heats up, plus these are going to rise, they will double in size before they're ready to go in the oven. Ready for the oven. Okay, we will be baking this for anywhere between 40-45 minutes or a tad longer if I so decide. So I'm going to set the timer for 40 minutes right now. Done.